tomorrow there will be a big protest, and I'm going to try to speak in both English and Arabic for those who doesn't understand English. I'm hoping most of the people or the followers can understand. However, I will translate as we go. Know your rights about the protest tomorrow. بكرة في مظاهرة كبيرة حتطلع تدعم الشعب الفلسطيني. إيش حقوقنا إحنا كمواطنين بريطانيين أو غير، صح جوليان؟ يعني القوانين تشمل سواء كنت بريطاني أو غير بريطاني. So if you can add a little bit to this. جوليان زوجي هنا دائما نطلع على القوانين قبل ما نطلع ونمشي في أي مظاهرة، بس عشان نعرف حقوقنا كمواطنين وإيش لازم الأشياء اللي نتخذها في المظاهرات.
This comes from MiddleEastEye.net. Israel-Palestine war. UK Muslim group vows legal action if Palestine flag is banned. The British Home Secretary, Suella Braverman, asked police to look into whether displaying the Palestinian flag was an offence. She wants the police to look into whether or not it could be illegal to fly the Palestinian flag. And the group said, "We wish to remind everyone, the Palestinian flag is not a prescribed terrorist flag under current legislation."
Let's go a little bit slow here. What's her name?
Suella Braverman.
She's trying to question the police. قاعدة تسأل الشرطة هنا إذا إحنا عندنا الحق إن إحنا نرفع العلم الفلسطيني، صح؟ الشرطة هنا اللي ردت، صح؟ Who answered this?
This is the Muslim group that are responding to this action. We wish to remind everyone the Palestinian flag is not a prescribed terrorist flag under current legislation. Under current UK legislation, displaying flags supporting groups like Hamas can lead to criminal convictions. There was a similar scenario a few years ago with the Hezbollah flag. Hezbollah, the Shia resistance group in Lebanon, who are a prescribed terrorist organization, but they also have a political party that sits in office in Lebanon. So there are two parts to Hezbollah. If you are flying the flag in order to support the armed faction, who are nowadays a prescribed terrorist group according to the UK, then that is illegal. But if you are flying their flag to say, no, I am with the political party side of that faction, then you're just supporting a political party. So it's kind of a grey area. Similarly with Hamas. Hamas are a prescribed terrorist organisation according to UK law. But the Palestine flag is not the Hamas flag. The Palestine flag predates Hamas and all the other resistance factions. It is just what the Palestinian people regard as their national flag. If you're flying it and you make a statement to say, I'm flying this because I support Hamas, well, there could be an argument for the legality of that, but it is not illegal to fly the Palestinian flag. Do not let anyone tell you that it is, and at this point it's probably important to mention what to do if you are arrested.
Okay, one second. للتوضيح، تقدروا كلكم بكرة تطلعوا ترفعوا علم فلسطين. بريطانيا وحكومة بريطانيا ما منعت إلى الآن إنه نرفع علم فلسطين. أن ما نرفع أعلام لكم حزب يعتبروها هنا بريطانيا إنهم حزب إيش قلنا؟ حزب الله وحماس. أي حزب بريطانيا أو الدول الثانية قالوا إنهم أحزاب إرهابية، فعشان ما نخلط المواضيع الأعلام الثانية لهذه الأحزاب نتجنبها علم فلسطين مسموح لنا إلى اليوم، إلى بكرة ما في قرار طلع يمنع إنه إحنا نطلع ونشيل ونحمل علم فلسطين. ولما نشيل علم فلسطين كمان الرسالة اللي نوصلها للناس ما نخلط الرسالة بإنه ندعم حماس بالمظاهرات، عشان الشرطة والمخابرات اللي حيكونوا موجودين بكرة ما تخلط الأمور. ولو أحد انمسك مننا كلنا حنكون موجودين في المظاهرة. What to do if you are stopped by the police? We'll go a little bit here and there.
This comes from Liberty HQ, who have posted this on Instagram. What should I do if I am arrested? And they've uploaded this because of what's happening tomorrow. If you're planning to assemble or protest this weekend, know your rights, know the risks. And we know lots of you are planning to assemble and protest this weekend. We want to remind you that your rights have not changed. What should I do if I'm arrested? Before arresting you, the police should explain that you're being arrested and why. If you're arrested, say no comment to all questions and do not accept a caution until you have legal advice.
What do you mean by caution here?
So they might say, I'm going to arrest you under caution. And you say, okay, then I accept that. You should say no comment. No comment. No comment until you've spoken to a legal advisor, i.e. a lawyer. Seek advice from a solicitor with expertise in protest law. You have right to tell someone about your arrest. An interpreter if English isn't your first language. An appropriate adult if you're under 18 or a vulnerable person. You are not legally required to share your nationality or immigration status when arrested.
Okay, لحظة بس نناقش هذه النقطة. أول شيء you said no comments. لا تعليق لا تعليق. no comments إذا أحد مسككم من الشرطة، مسكنا أي أحد مسك. no comments no comments. كلنا عندنا حق إنه نتصل برقم نتكلم معهم إنه إحنا مع الشرطة. لازم يسمحون على الأقل تلفون واحد. يفضل الإنسان اللي حتتصلوا عليه يكون عارف إنه أنتوا في المظاهرة، والأرقام تبع المحامين اللي دائما متواجدين في هذه القضايا اللي ممكن تتصلوا عليهم وممكن يتعاونوا معاكم في حالة أي أحد انمسك في المظاهرة.
Word of advice: take all emotion out of the situation. Don't say something like, he pushed me first. They're going to ask you things like, why did you push him? Why did you whatever? No comment. You don't justify yourself. You don't start coming up with excuses, even if they are genuine or you were in the right. You say no comment. You bite your tongue and say no comment before you put yourself in some kind of a predicament.
يعني لو واحد في المظاهرة ضدي وقام دفني وأنا عشان أدافع عن نفسي دفيت أحد والشرطة مسكتني.
No comment.
No comment. No comment. No comment.
You are not legally required to show your nationality or immigration status, although police may check this if they suspect you are not a British citizen. For guidance on the implications of being arrested at protests, see this website here. And
أنا حضيف موجودة عندي في الستوري، بس حضيفها كمان بعد اليوم بعد اللايف مرة ثانية في أرقام تتصلوا عليها.
There are several numbers of solicitors offering free 24-hour advice and legal observers.
المهم أنا اليوم ضروري يعني طبعا إني أضم صوتي للناس للقضية الفلسطينية. أول شيء لازم ما نخاف ولازم نعرف حقوقنا كمواطنين. في دول ثانية أوروبية منعت المظاهرات اللي مع الشعب الفلسطيني زي ألمانيا وفرنسا. إلى الآن إحنا في بريطانيا مسموح لنا المظاهرات. خليها تكون مظاهرات سلمية. إحنا حنطلع لأنه عددنا والمظاهرات وأصواتنا الفلسطينيين الشعب الفلسطيني هذا الوقت محتاجنا أكثر من أول. فلازم ولا بد يعني وما نخاف إنه إحنا نطلع and we show support. أنا يمكن صوتي مريض اليوم بس إن شاء الله حكون أحسن بكرة. We have to show our support. لازم نروي الشعب الفلسطيني دعمنا، وإنه إحنا لن نرضى إنه إحنا نرى أعداد قتلى ضحايا بهذه الوحشية، ولكن رسالتنا لازم تكون سلمية. إحنا ما راح نطلع نعادي أي أحد في المظاهرة، يعني keep it peaceful، خليها سلمية للأخير. إحنا رسالتنا إنه الحكومات لازم تتدخل، الحكومات لازم تاخذ موقف ضد إسرائيل الآن. لازم تكون رسالتنا واضحة، مش رسالة إنه إحنا برا to fight one another عشان نعادي بعض أو عشان نقول الموت لمدري مين، ومش بهالطريقة. لازم تكون مظاهراتنا سلمية علشان هذه الحقوق ما تنأخذ مننا في البلد هذا.
Tomorrow there very well may be provocations. There will be Israel supporters that show up to voice their support for Israel. That is their right. Freedom of speech is the freedom of people you disagree with to say whatever they want. Let them say whatever they want. Do not engage, do not argue, do not swear. They would love you to look bad. They would love you to look like an aggressive, violent, angry person. It is their right to speak as it is your right to speak. Carry on with your protest, with your demonstration. Do not get distracted. Do not get caught up in debates. Keep your eye on the prize. Keep it moving forward, and do not get caught up in silly little arguments and provocations from people that disagree with you. That's their right. They can say what they want. Keep it moving.
Julian, maybe as out of experience, we've both been to protests before, and what happens that can be a small group of young people coming and then either throwing a fire or either throwing gas, or you've seen silly things like that. Mm-hmm. And then they start clashing or they start fighting. What we used to do in these situations, we walk away. That's when our demonstration has finished, because we're not part of the fights. We're not going to be part of the fights that's happening. That's when things get silly and the message gets our message has not reached if we start fighting one side. That's not what we are out there for. So be very careful when you see clashes about to happen. I guess that's the time to avoid the situation and walk away until you know of another protest starting again, and then you walk again peacefully. I think, that's all I can remember from last time. We've been there. The police gets involved. Even the police start sometimes intimidating people, isn't it? Like by questioning or ask you to move, and no comments. No comments. If you're standing there peacefully, no one has the right to do anything, really. I don't know what other peaceful advice I can give.
Don't block the road. Don't sit in the road and try and block traffic. Most of the public are sympathetic to our side. The bus drivers give you a nod and give you a beep and give you a thumbs up. Don't ruin that by trying to block the traffic. That's not what tomorrow is about. We're not just Stop Oil. We're not throwing glitter on people. We are taking to the street and showing that we support Palestine. That's it.
Thank you for those who are watching. If you have any questions, drop the messages, ask me, I'll answer them, I don't mind. If not today, tomorrow. The protest is starting at 12 o'clock. Where is it again? Outside the BBC. And then they're walking towards number 10 Downing Street, right? Yeah, we'll keep it peaceful, we'll be there, we'll share our voices. We don't want anybody to die. We don't want any conflicts. We should really say what we think.
Yeah. 12 midday, BBC, Portland Place, W1A, London.
See you there tomorrow, inshallah.